What's up, guys? Welcome back. I got a couple little updates for everyone right here. We're figuring out one other issue on the car. And I did another mod that I didn't do a video on. I just wanted to get it done real quick, but nonetheless, I'll kind of go through it a little bit here for you. But the main issue, what I'm having, I believe it is because of the Flex kit, the eFlex kit module, I believe is malfunctioning. And it's only on idle. When the car is on cold start, only on cold starts, it will trip a check engine light, which will give a fault for a map sensor. And the map sensor has been replaced 3 times. This last one is a genuine Mercedes-Benz one, and it continues to give me fault. That being said, I was able to data log the cold start and the idle, and it's kind of gets real weird, and it doesn't want to keeps going like normal. Then it'll go lean real fast and then kick back on and off like that, and it'll when you tap the throttle, it just wants to hesitate and just it doesn't want to do anything. So I was able to data log a few things on it. I sent it over to the tuner, and he told me there's a couple of things that don't look right with the short term and long term fuel trims. They are not making sense because one bank is adding 20. He said 27% more fuel on one bank, and the other is taking away minus 10, and then there was an additional like 17% that is really nowhere to be found. And the only thing, all tuning has been done exactly the way it needs to be. Everything is adjusted exactly the way it needs to be. Everything mechanical is exactly the way it needs to be. There is nothing wrong with anything here. The only thing that controls the rest of this fueling is the flex kit itself. It taps in directly to all the injectors. It's a piggyback system, but there's something wrong because it never did this before and it just kind of started happening. So I contacted eFlex about it. Still kind of going back and forth a little bit here and there. I'm trying to see if I can get a replacement module to try and see if that fixes it, but it looks like they're not wanting to do that. So I'm just gonna have to. Sad to say it, but I'm gonna have to trash this whole kit because obviously something is most likely wrong with it, and because it is the only thing that controls the injectors right now, and right now it's fuel related, which that's the only thing that can control it to give more or less fuel with the E85. So that's what that thing is made to do with the flex sensor, everything on there. So obviously that kind of just makes the most sense that something is going wrong with that. Don't know. Just trying to see if I can get something replaced here and just try it out. But I went ahead and did I switched out my throttle bodies just to be sure it wasn't the throttle body causing the rough idle and stuff like that. So I threw on the original, reset everything, reset adaptions, and it still does the same thing. So went ahead and threw it back on. I resealed everything really good. Put some high temp sealant on there just to make sure there's no leaks whatsoever. There are no leaks on anything. Everything works as it should. So I'm just kind of narrowing things down. It's no sensors. We just replaced, genuine crank position sensor, genuine map sensor, genuine air intake sensor. So all the sensors have been replaced with genuine parts. I'm not missing over anything here, so it's kind of just leading back to that, which is sad. But we're still getting a hold of that. But also, I did have my belt was jumping off a few times. I think in some previous videos I brought that up, that my belts were shredding. The reason for that was because the outer bearing on the double idler, it was actually going bad. So this was an original, yeah, well, they are the original pulleys. But these outer ones, you can replace the bearing inside, and I don't believe I ever replaced it. So that was actually causing it to jump off from here, and then it was just shredding the belts. So I went ahead and I went ahead and redid this one too, the idler, the tensioner pulley as well. So I took that one off and this one off, replaced them with the ZZ bearings. So they're a much better bearing. So I did those two. So that took care of all that. It doesn't jump off no more. Thank goodness for that. And also I put on a secondary heat exchanger as well on the car. So this was a definite game changer for the E55. It works so well. The IATs are reasonably what they should be. So just cruising around, mostly kind of depending how hot it is outside. It'll be usually runs about 10 degrees above ambient temperature. So it'll be kind of running, and when it's like in the high 80s, it'll be like 90, 95 degrees, but it'll stay there. And then once you wide open throttle, it will go up to about 130, and then as soon as you let off the throttle, it drops down so fast. So it's a very quick recovery time, much needed. Those double water pumps really do help. So I have a lot of circulation going through here, what this thing needs. But yeah, guys, just wanted to kind of go over some of the little things that are going on here. I haven't posted in a little while. The car, at this point, is just really just waiting on them to see what this is going to be. I don't want to delete this. This is kind of the whole reason I was doing this whole build and everything, was to run E85. So I hope they can fix this and just send me another one, a replacement, and go from there. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's this. This is kind of the only thing that makes sense at this point. But I don't want to redo it, because if I have to take everything off and go back to 93 octane, I'll have to get a retune again. And then, I mean, obviously the torque will go down tremendously from what it is now, but it's also a good thing as well, because the transmission's not rated for like 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. So, but yeah, guys, this is it so far. I did clean the car off because I had really nothing else to do. But yeah, guys, this I love these new R888Rs. They do hook up super good though on this thing. It goes awesome. The new suspension works fantastic. No issues with any of that. But yeah, guys, this so actually hopefully soon here, the car might actually be up for sale. So if anybody is interested in buying a modified E55 AMG, I mean, everything has been done to this car to be reliable, and deleted all the unnecessary things that do go bad. But yeah, guys, I did new flex discs on the drive shaft front and back, new transmission mount, new motor mounts, the all new the coil suspension all around, all new tires, new brakes and rotors, all the cooling stuff, rebuilt supercharger, throttle body. We got everything done on this car. New injectors, new coil packs. It's lit. All the sensors have been replaced. All the bearings on everything pretty much have been replaced. The only thing that hasn't gone yet is the SBC, which is still covered under Mercedes warranty. So if it does give any issues, you can just take it right in to Mercedes, and they will replace it free of charge, which I still appreciate that, because that's an expensive fix. It has all new brake lines, the soft lines all the way around. It's been flushed out the whole system a few times. It's all ready to go. It got some of the features and stuff don't work on the car, but that wasn't really my intentions of it all working. Eventually I wanted to get to all of the little things, but it was just a daily at that point. But guys, it's fresh inspection too in PA. It's ready to go. So if anybody is interested in it, it'll be it might be for sale pretty soon here. So I'll keep you guys all up to date on it. Want to give an update on all the stuff that's going on, and yeah, guys, hopefully you liked the videos. I'll get some more out hopefully shortly here, and I'll keep you up to date with what's going on with the Flex kit. Hopefully we can get that ironed out pretty fast here because I need to get this car back on the road. Uh, but yeah, guys, so yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.